Now, listen here, Mr. Nathan MC to the diddly E. All I see in front of me is a bland statement with nothing to back it up with facts. Well, you know what, Nathan? Just for you, I will defend your corner and I will tell you all exactly what Nathan means when he says that the Amulet of Kings is more powerful than anything that was in that specific video. That video being on the Staff of Chaos. And like that video, you should like this one if you enjoy videos like these. It makes me think you want more. So let's delve into some research. Point out where it is most powerful and where it isn't, and oh, I have to give you my daily dose of Maik, don't I? Maik, do that thing you always do with the chef hat and pot. Yes, that thing. Now change the background. There we go. That's a little commie cat right there. So what is the Amulet of Kings and why is it maybe more powerful than the Staff of Chaos or most artifacts, items, weapons and other things you can hold in your hand in the world of the Elder Scrolls? Well, you see, when it comes to items specifically made by the gods of the Elder Scrolls, Aedra, Daedra or any random Vivec, these items are always without a doubt going to have a somewhat cataclysmic event or type of power stored inside it or for the future. But today's question isn't about what is it more powerful than, it's on how powerful the Amulet of Kings actually is. So the Amulet of Kings was created around the time Lorkhan was slain by Akatosh and Trinomac, the once great warrior who is now a literal piece of crap and is Malachite. When Lorkhan's heart was flung across the world, a drop of blood hid in Aelid well. The drop was found by a Daedra who worshipped Aedra, and this very Daedra crafted a crystal out of the blood and reshaped it to look like a diamond. They titled it the Kaimel Abadal or whatever it is. Wow, that is a mouthful. Eons later, Alesia would rise up against the Aelids and the Aelids would all die, and Akatosh decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a promise to the good people on Nirn. He promised that as long as the Dragonblood people related to her kept using this amulet the correct way with the Dragonfires, he would permanently seal shut the gateway between Oblivion and Nirn. That's a steal of a deal in my opinion. Now, that was a bit of origin on the amulet, but this isn't a lore lesson. This was for those who don't know the amulet to understand the parts coming up now a bit more than they might have before I explained it. The amulet has made appearances in games like ESO and Oblivion most famously. Now, why would this amulet be so important to villains in any type of Elder Scrolls game? Well, think about it. What does it do at its most basic point? It helps light the Dragonfires in the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. Doing this keeps the covenant made with Akatosh alive, which in turn keeps the barrier up between Oblivion and Nirn. So taking all this into consideration, why is this important to baddies? Well, because controlling the Amulet of Kings means you kind of have control over that very barrier. The second this barrier drops in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, mehrunes Dagon instantly takes advantage of this. Of course he knew this before invading Tamriel, hence why he plotted and convinced Mankor Cameron to get this amulet so he could enter Nirn. So while the Staff of Chaos could teleport a person and its raw power can pretty much eviscerate anything or any form, this amulet can literally help merge the plane of Oblivion to the planet of Nirn. We see this in ESO 2 when Manamarco uses the amulet to help push his evil agenda and schemes with Molag Bal forward. This amulet in the wrong hands can be devastating. It was devastating. Look at Nirn around Skyrim's time. It's still catching up 200 years later after the crisis. The effects of that tiny red stone being taken by Mankor Cameron have left Nirn in the state of disarray for the entirety of its fourth era so far. Martin Septim was a brainiac when he came up with his idea to seal the gates forever. By crushing the stone in the very spot it made to light the fires, he sacrifices himself to have Akatosh freeze a statued version of himself after fending off mehrunes Dagon in place, making sure the barriers will now stay shut forever. Thus, it also has Martin sacrifice himself. But this is the Elder Scrolls, and Oblivion is a menacing side of lore. So how long before someone else figures out how to use this amulet again? In short, the amulet is pretty damn powerful. Devastating in the wrong hands. While it doesn't have any straight raw power like the Staff of Chaos, the havoc wreaked so far because of this little red stone has been high. So yes, the Amulet of Kings is a lot more powerful than the Staff of Chaos, and it is very, very powerful. So anyways, that's it for today's video guys, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Elder Scrolls content. As always, I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month or year, and I'll see you all next time.